Hello, Jaguar students. It's your friendly neighborhood math teacher, Mr. Allred, and we're here to talk about our very last EOG review day, statistics and probability. This is bowling review number 9. Okay, these are the last units we did this year, unit 10 on statistics and probability. So it's the most recent thing in your head. Okay, I'm going to give you some notes, and I'm not going to do any practice problems for you today because it's the most recent thing that we've done. I'm just going to review some words. We talked about mean, median, mode, and range, and mean absolute deviation in our statistics part. We said mean was the average, median was the middle number, the mode was the number that happened the most, and we talked about range and mean absolute deviation. When we talked about mean, we said we could find the average by adding all the numbers and then dividing by the number of numbers. And we said that when we found the median, we needed to order the numbers from least to greatest and then find the middle number. And you can pause this to write some of it down. We also talked about the mode. We said it was the number that happens the most in a set of numbers. And we talked about range. We said it was the biggest number minus the smallest number. These are 4 review words, all of them from 6th grade, all of which you've already seen this year, and you should be able to solve for. Then one new thing we talked about was mean absolute deviation. There's a couple steps, really 3 steps. First thing you want to do is find the average of the set. Then you're going to find the difference between each number and the average. And then you're going to find the average of all those differences. So there's 5 big words from our statistics part. And then one big thing from our probability part coming up. We also talked about probability. We said probability was the number of favorable outcomes over the number of total possible outcomes. And we solved it for a bunch of things like flipping 3 dice or rolling 3 dice, flipping 3 coins, a bunch of different things when we talked about probability. We talked about tree diagrams and area models and all those things. Okay, last things I'm going to give you. We talked about a sample and a population and bias. And these are definitely some word problems that the math test is going to ask you, and you're going to have to pick the best answer. A sample is a set of data that is collected. If you survey 100 people, you get 100 numbers back. That's your sample, your set of data. The population is the entire group of people that the sample was chosen from. So if you're trying to survey 7th grade students, you might survey 50 of them, but you're trying to represent all 220 of them in that 50 number right there. Okay? Then bias would be a sample that does not truly represent the population. Like if I just walked into the band classroom and asked those band students what their favorite encore was, a lot of them would probably say they like band because they're already in band. But that doesn't truly represent what the whole school thinks, because people might like Miss Copeland's class or Miss Von B's class. They might even like PE if you can get past not liking Coach Capps. I don't like the guy at all. Okay? So those are some words we talked about in Unit 10. What you're going to do now is you're going to look at all these daggone math problems and try to solve them. Number of riders on a bus, cafeteria manager asking for a survey, school district, all these questions are going to get answered by you, these lovely math students, okay, right here, right now. Please enjoy the working through of those problems. Have a great day. Goodbye.